Hey there, everybody, and welcome to another video. Um, well, it was a bit of a disappointing loss this afternoon to the Carolina Hurricanes. However, we can't win them all. We've been spoiled as of late. Canucks have been on quite the roll. I believe they've won either 13 or 14 of the last 17. And if they had won today's game, they would have rolled off 6 in a row, remaining the hottest team in the NHL. However, that streak has now come to an end with a 4-3 loss against the Carolina Hurricanes. With that being said, I think we lost that game in the first 5 minutes of the second period. Carolina came out hard, they came out determined, and they scored 2 goals in rather quick fashion. The Canucks did battle back to show they have resiliency, and they did tie it up, make it 3-3. Came close in overtime, but it just goes that way sometimes in the shootout. So kudos to them. And the funny thing is, as the guys were saying, and they might have jinxed us because apparently we had never lost in overtime to these guys. I don't know about the shootout. I guess they said the shootout was 9-0-11, so 11 ties. So I guess this actually goes into the OTL column. So I guess still not a regulation loss against these guys since they've their inception. So that's pretty impressive, actually, if that's the case. If I'm understanding correctly what John and John were saying during the game today. Anyhow, so we can brush that off and look forward to the next game, which is on Tuesday, and that should be a good one because that one's against the Boston Bruins. I'm actually looking forward to this game. I just want to see how we stack up against Boston. There's 3 teams for me in the NHL that I look to stack up against, and that's the Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins, and the St. Louis Blues. You might be able to throw people like Pittsburgh in there and Philly and a couple other teams, but for the most part, for me, the measuring stick is Ovechkin, for sure, in his team. And you have Bergeron and Marchand and those guys on the other side. So, sure, we got Crosby and Malkin as well in Pittsburgh, but I've never, Canucks have never really had, I don't think, from my experience, too much of a hard time dealing with those guys, even when they were having a hard time in the rebuild. So, who knows? But, yeah, so we didn't do too well today, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward to the game on Tuesday. So, rather, let's think about this. So, tomorrow's Monday, right, on Tuesday. I lost track there for a sec. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by again. This video was a little bit late today. I had some stuff to do, but I just wanted to get this one out. I don't really have much other to say about the game, unfortunately. Pedersen played well, Miller played well. Like I said, they played overall a pretty good game except for the first 5 minutes of the second period. I think that was their demise. Anyhow, looking forward to the game on Tuesday. And until then, take care. Have yourself a great Monday, everybody. Bye.